guys, welcome to my channel. So for my first video, I decided to film this really easy, soft, pink, sort of everyday glam. After being told so many times to start a channel, I finally have. So if you're interested in how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So starting off with my face makeup and my brows already applied, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette using the shade Peanut Butter to use as my first transition shade, and I'm just applying that in a circular and a windshield wiper motion, just going back and forth to sort of help the other shades that I'll be using blend out easily. Next, I am going into the BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette, and I'm taking the bright pink shade, and then I'm going into the Italia Deluxe palette, and I'm taking up that salmon shade, and I'm using both of those colors in my crease just to sort of give me a nice pop of color, but nothing too over dramatic. And then just taking whatever was left over from the blending brush that I used before just to sort of smooth out the edges. Next, I am taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk, and I'm just going to place that all over my lids, mostly in the center, just to let the color that I will be putting next pop a little bit more. And it broke on me. I was so sad. So I was just using whatever was left on it, and it was sort of scratching off my eyelids, but I made it work anyways. I forgot to show which palette I'm using right now, but I'm just taking the Urban Decay Shadow Box palette, and I'm using the color Freelove just to place that all over the lids and sort of tone down that bright pink that we put in the crease. Going back into the Take Me to Brazil palette and the Italia Deluxe palette, I'm taking both of the bright orange shades, and I will be placing that in the outer and inner corner of my eyes and just sweeping it back and forth in windshield wiper motions just to sort of blend out in between the light pink and the brighter pink, just to give it a more softer transition. Taking the same color Freelove out of the Urban Decay Shadow Box palette that I used before, I'm just putting that back into the center of my eyelids just to sort of blend out where I put the orange. And then I'm taking the Take Me to Brazil palette again, and I'm putting the pink and salmon color and just rubbing that underneath my waterline. And as you can see, it is so hard for me to do this. Like, my eyes always start watering, and it's terrible. It's just terrible. Now I'm just using the dark purple shade out of the Take Me to Brazil palette, and I am just smoking that out on my lower lash line just to give the eye look a little bit of depth. And then I'm just going to blend it out with that same flat, sort of fluffy brush. Then I'm going on to mascara, and I'm taking the Smashbox X-rated mascara, and I'm just going to coat my lashes really well, just the top lashes with the black. I'm not going to be wearing any falsies today. I don't really wear them on an everyday basis, so I figured for this look I would just go with no lashes because it's easier for most people to do. So yeah. For my lower lashes, I will be using the NYX Color Mascara in the shade Violet, and I really love this mascara. When I went to the store to go pick out some NYX products, I saw they had like a whole bunch of pastel colors, and I figured that purple would be the one that I would use the most, which I have. I've used this so many times. It looks good with almost any look. This is the Primary Cosmetics 10 color blush palette. I'm just taking the bronze and the coral shade, just applying that on my cheeks for my blush color. I wanted to do something that wasn't too crazy, too bright, so I kept it sort of in the warm, bright summery colors. Since it is summertime now, I figured that this blush would look perfect with this look. For highlighter, I'll be using 3 different highlighters. The first one is the Carli Babel 14 color eyeshadow and highlighter palette, and I'm just taking the 2 middle shades and I'm mixing those together and placing those on the highest point of my face. And then I'm going in with the Ofra Cosmetics highlighter in Bliss, which is now so broken up it is like dust, and I'm just going to use that on top of it just to make it a little bit brighter because, I mean, it's highlighter, go big or go home, you know what I mean. And then after that, I will be taking the Urban Decay Naked Illuminated highlighter in the shade Aura, and I will just be using that more as a glitter rather than a highlighter because it's more glittery. It's not really so pigmented that you could use it alone as a highlighter, but it's more like a natural type of glow. So just for those days when I feel like I want a little extra glowiness, I take out the Urban Decay highlighter. Now I'm just priming my lips using some chapstick, and then I'm going to use the Mary Kay Triple Action Lip Enhancer over top of that, and this just sort of mattifies your lip and gives it a smooth canvas for you to work on, so your lipstick and all that stuff applies 10 times more smooth. While that is drying, I'm just going to take my fluffy brush and just sort of blend out whatever I think needs more blending out. And I didn't see that the camera was picking up so much color like past my eyebrow, but I swear I fixed it at the end, guys. For lip, I am going to start off by lining my lips with the NYX Brown Lip Liner, and I'm just going to outline my lips, but not too heavily because it's going to be a more nude, natural lip color. Moving on to lipstick now, I am going to take the Pacifica Natural Minerals lipstick in the shade Sweet One, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lip, more than a dabbing motion because I don't want to put on so much product. but I seriously am in love with this lip combo. It is my favorite nude lip combo. And then over top of that, I'm going to be using the Vintage by Jessica Live Skin in the shade Pink Sequin over top of that, just to give it a more glowy effect. Since we did put on a lot of highlighter, I just wanted this look to pop more. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see what other looks I come up with, you can go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I'll see you again in the next video. Bye guys!